Hey guys, it's Sabrina Henney here, live. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. If you're here live, let me know if you're tuning in live or if you're on the replay. Anyway, something really amazing happened today. I was actually contacted by a magazine, and I had an interview with a very top magazine, and they wanted to talk about my book, Beyond Success with Sabrina Henney. And so, I don't know, the interviewers, they know exactly the questions to ask. I mean, they're really smart. And she asked me if the stream was symbolic to my life, if it was symbolic to something. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes it was. And so I said, yes, the stream represented my life, and the leaves represented the flow of my life, and the leaves were clogged up in the stream. And so it was something that happened long ago, and it was like, it's kind of like something you put on the back burner and like you forget about, and then to revisit everything. And then the way I was like interviewed, I teared up. I mean, all this emotion came over me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm so emotional sharing it. And it was like, but I realized she talked about the stream, and she was like, we were talking about how I was at ground zero, and the only way, I could move up to that pivotal moment, sometimes, it's on the other side of the pain. We see the success in it, and pain is just not fun. I mean, it hurts. But I don't know why I teared up, because I was like totally over it and everything. But as we talked about like the stream, it was like my mind went back to the pivotal moment when I was at the stream. And so it's like, I think I made her tear up too. It was like I connected with her. And so anyway, I am going to be in a major magazine. I know, I can't believe it. It's my first big magazine. So it should come out in May or June or July, one of those months. But I don't know why I teared up. Hey Brian, how's it going? What's going on? So that was my day today, and it's been really interesting. Plus I've got real estate stuff going on, and that's what's going on. But the thing is, sometimes we put things like in our archives, and we want to forget about it. And I mean, some of the things, yeah, we should. And I kind of wrote about something that would make me very vulnerable. I stuck out in courage to write about what I wrote about, just to make a bigger impact upon the world. And that's why I wrote my book. It was to make an impact upon the world, not to, that's like the main focus. And I'm so grateful, because it has saved someone's life already. I never knew my book could do that, but it has saved someone's life. And that's really touching. So anyway, but I don't want to, normally I don't get like emotional or whatever, but I just don't know why all this emotion came out. But I think it was her questions. She was very kind and nice, and very, she was an excellent listener, but she just knew the right things to ask to kind of like, to make me like bubble up or like extract like the information, which would make a great article. So one thing she mentioned was most writers, and that's true, most writers like to write their stuff in. Maybe they're more introverted. You know, maybe they're more introverted when they write their things. And, you know, introverts kind of rule the world. I mean, let's think about it. I mean, majority of the people that are really extremely powerful and wealthy and all that sort of thing, they're really introverts. And you know, kind of like extroverts are known to be, you know, kind of flamboyant and that sort of thing. So I'm kind of a unique blend of both. So that's why I did okay with the interview versus writing, because I guess I think someone could probably write it better than I could, and maybe they could get a different perspective of me than I could write from my own opinion. Sometimes it's good to let someone else kind of like analyze like you, because you would get a different perspective if someone else wrote it versus if you wrote it. I don't know. But, you know, I talked about my wounded warriors, and that kind of got me started, because, you know, I did a lot for them in the HERS fitness competition, and I talked about the veterans, the wounded warriors, and that sort of thing. So she asked what is next for me, and I said, well, I'm currently writing a weight loss book. So that's what's happening. I am writing it, and I want to make sure it's out by September, because that's when I normally do my major dieting. Hey Jim, what's going on? Where have you been? We've been missing you on here. So anyway, that's what's been going on today, and it was so exciting. But the magazine is probably one of the bigger magazines in the area that I live in, which is in Lexington, South Carolina. So I guess I don't know how they found me, or you know, how they knew to get a hold of me. I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful evening and weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.